Hey gang, back with another video for you today. Today we're doing my most warm fragrances from February, a little behind again. Lots going on last couple of months, and as you recall, I had posted a photo recently about a new little studio that I'm setting up for shooting videos, and all videos will be going forward shot here in this new little studio. It's not completely set up yet, but it's still a work in progress. Hopefully within the next couple of weeks it's completely finished. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about that as well, in addition to my 7 most worn fragrances from February, plus announcements for all giveaways that are still outstanding. A lot of you are not claiming your prizes still. 2 recent giveaways that I've announced, nobody had claimed their prizes, so I'm going to do them live here on this video. So if you're curious to discover and find out all about this information, please stay tuned. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Sebastian with Smelling Great Fragrance Reviews. If this is your first time landing on this channel and you love watching fragrance reviews, finding out about new fragrances, because I do tend to review fragrances that are not the ones that most people are reviewing. I do review some more common fragrances, but I love to keep focusing on rare fragrances, less known fragrances, less spoken about fragrances, niche fragrances. And then also we do lots of giveaways. So if you still haven't subscribed to my channel, please click the subscribe button below and also click the bell so you'll be notified for future videos and giveaways. And as I said, yes, I am doing a new setup. Unfortunately, where I've been shooting my videos is no longer going to work out for doing videos. It's a bummer, but it was time that I figured out a new little space to shoot these videos. There's a lot going on, so I'm going to be making lots of different announcements and within the next month or the coming month. And then also the video that you guys have been asking me to do, my collection video, which unfortunately where I live and have been doing my videos would never work out anymore. I did one on this channel and I had done one on a previous channel, but since then I have not been able to do it. So then once it's set up here, we'll be doing that video because I know you've been anticipating. So let's get started with my most worn fragrances of February 2019, and then we'll do a little discussion about the announcements, and then also I'll let you know the winners of the outstanding giveaways that are on this channel. So at number 7, my most worn fragrance of February is a fragrance that I recently reviewed from the house of Jo Malone, and that is Bronze Wood and Leather, this one right here. This is a really awesome leather fragrance, and an awesome actually entry into the catalog of Jo Malone fragrances. This is from their Cologne Intense collection, so it's a little more intense and a little more stronger. And it's created by Marie Salamagna from the house of, well, she's not from the house of Atelier des Ors, but she is the perfumer that has created every single fragrance from that house. But this is all about leather, and a lot of people say it reminds them of Gucci Guilty Absolute Pour Homme, and I agree. It does remind me, but it's not identical. I think what reminds me in here of that fragrance is the leather in here. I think the leather is pretty much the standout. Gucci Guilty Absolute Pour Homme also had vetiver in it. It was like a blend of half leather and half vetiver for me, with a lot of other notes. And this has leather, I mean, this has vetiver as well, but to me more is the standout of the leather. But this is a lot brighter because it has a very fresh surrounding to it. Even though the leather comes off intense and deep, I think it has a lot of freshness to it. So if you like that Gucci Guilty Absolute Pour Homme and you think it's overwhelming, maybe a little too animalic, you might want to try this one. And I really loved wearing this in the cool weather we had in February up until now. I'm still wearing it and I'm really enjoying it. So if you don't know this one, do check it out. It's Bronze Wood and Leather from the house of Jo Malone. At number 6, it is from the house of Maison Margiela. This is Under the Lemon Trees. This is a really yummy lemon fragrance, but it's not your tart, sour kind of lemon. It's more sweet. And I always envision or picture limoncello because it's inspired by Italy. And so, you know, they have limoncello in the south and things like that because, you know, lots of lemons grow, and the fragrance acts like you're sipping on limoncello, even though it's called Under the Lemon Trees. It has a tea note, it has mate note, so it has a green quality, and it's a cozy scent. It's actually very cozy for a lemony scent. And Unfortunately, it doesn't have lemons listed in the notes when I reviewed this. I have a review of it if you want to check it out. It's launched. It has lime in it and probably bergamot as well. So that's the reason why I think it doesn't act very sour or tart. It doesn't have to. I mean, it kind of does smell like lemons to me, but sweet lemons. So this is Under the Lemon Trees from the House of Maison Margiela. That's at number 6. And at number 5, we're going to the House of Etat Libre d'Orange, and this is I Am Trash. So this is created with upcycling process where they actually take resources, and before they hit the ground, get thrown away, they take those resources and reuse them, and they use them in fragrances like this, which is awesome because you're preserving the earth when you're doing things like that, and I really love that. This is all about apples too, strawberries and fruit. It's very, very fruity, and I thought it was very, very perfect for spring. In fact, I think this is also very perfect for spring, and I featured this in my spring fragrances from designers video, and this one was featured in my niche fragrances for spring video. So it's really, really delicious. If you like apples, because this smells like very, very juicy green apples, maybe even red apples, doesn't have to be green. You will definitely like this one. So check it out. It's I Am Trash from the House of Etat Libre d'Orange. Really, really wonderful fragrance. Again, if you're thinking that it's trash, it smells like trash, no, it's not. Because, a lot of you know the fragrance Secretions Magnifique, which is a very, very edgy fragrance. Smells like body secretions, of course. This is not anything like that. This is I wouldn't say this is very daring. It's very, very crowd pleasing, so you will definitely like it. It's one of those fragrances that I think universally should be loved by most people, especially if they like fruity fragrances focusing on apples. So check it out. I Am Trash from the House of Etat Libre d'Orange, and this is number 5. At number 4 is another fragrance I featured in my spring fragrances video. This is Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. Really, I'm in love with this one. I think this is a really, really great designer fragrance. Really lovely. I had smelled it back in the late 2000s, and I forgot about it and came back. Before it was, I think it was a concentrate. It was an eau de toilette concentrate. Now they have it in eau de parfum concentration. I think there's not much difference between the two. I don't notice much, but if you like tonka beans with a marine touch or an aquatic touch, this is definitely an awesome fragrance. To me, Allure Homme, the line is all about tonka beans to begin with, but the nuttiness of the tonka beans here is amped up a lot. It's really, really big, and there's a citrusy touch there, but then you have that marine or aquatic touch in here. For me, right now, from the collection of the Allure Homme line, I think this is tops for me. Then followed by Edition Blanche, then the original, then the regular Sport. The Sport is just okay. It's not, I mean, it's fine. It's a good fresh fragrance, but this one, hands down, the best, I think. At least to me it is. So this is Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme from the House of Chanel at number 4. So at number 3, we're going to the House of Dior, and this is Santol Noir, this one right here. Lovely fragrance, and I have a review of this recently, but I've been wearing it a lot, and I'm really, really loving it. Really absolutely head over heels for it. When I first smelled it, it started reminding me of a fragrance that I couldn't think of what it was. I bought it in London, as I said, and I came back, still couldn't figure it out. Recently, as soon as I launched this fragrance, it came to me. I'm not going to say what that fragrance is here. I'm going to do a separate video about this in addition, discussing what it smells like, but there's a designer fragrance out there that it reminds me of, targeted to men. This is unisex. But what a lovely fragrance this is. It says Santol Noir, dark sandalwood. So it's all about sandalwood. Yes, there's sandalwood in here, but for me, this is more about the ambrette seeds with the rose. The rose in here does remind me a little bit of Ombre Nuit. So if you like Ombre Nuit, you might like it. But again, there's a medicinal touch in here, a light medicinal touch. And also I remember that medicinal touch in the other fragrance when I first started wearing it. But the medicinal touch in here comes from the ambrette seed. And to me, the star of this fragrance is the ambrette seed. And then the ambrette seed gives it this like slightly medicinal touch, which I love. I love the smell of some medicinal things, but it's like mixed with fruity touches of the ambrette, because ambrette seeds do go fruity a bit, like the dried fruits come to mind with this one. And then there's this slight bit of boozy touch as well. Really, really lovely. The fruity, the boozy, a little medicinal, then the rose and the sandalwood make for a delicious fragrance. It's too bad it's exclusive to Middle East, but it is all over England or London. I saw it in a few stores, and of course the duty free had it too. So if you have friends flying, I mean, I would actually get yourself a sample if you can, and then if you like smelling it, then if you have friends flying to those places, you can have them pick you up a bottle, because the duty free had this for about £2.30 British pounds at the Heathrow Terminal 3. So check it out. It's Santol Noir. Stay tuned for my video discussing this with the fragrance that it reminds me of very soon. So that's Santol Noir from Maison Christian Dior collection, Dior fragrances. That's at number 3. And at number 2, another aquatic. And we're going to the house of the Harmonist, Guiding Water, and what a lovely fragrance. Another aquatic, but again, these two aquatic fragrances are not the kind of aquatic fragrances that I don't like. There's minimal amounts of calone in the notes. It's a synthetic note to create the smell of the sea. To me, that is what really turned me off of aquatic fragrances, and I started hating aquatic fragrances. But there are ones that do not use a ton of it, and it's tolerable. And in fact, I love it here, and I really, really love it here. This is an amazing, amazing release from this house. This is a pure perfume edition from the Harmonist, and it's very, very ozonic. It's aquatic, it's floral, and it's fruity. Watermelon is the note here. And wow, it's delicious. You can smell the watermelon. It's very, very crunchy kind of watermelon. I love watermelon. I think as far as melons go, watermelons are my favorite to eat. I don't like cantaloupes or the honeydews or any of those other things, because I just love the way a watermelon tastes in fruits, and it's perfect in the summertime when it's really hot out, because it's a thirst quencher. Plus, it's very, very healthy for you. The watermelon itself is got lots of lycopene, like tomatoes do, but a lot more than tomatoes. Anyway, that's another video. But here, the watermelon does play a very, very fruity role, and it adds a fruity touch at the heart. I mean, at the top. In the heart, you get the floral touches, and then it dries down to a woody base. But so good. It is so good. This is perfect in the spring, and then also it is really, really perfect. I think it's perfect every time of the year. I mean, our weather, it fluctuates back and forth, and I was going wearing it in 60-ish degree weather, and then also 50-ish degree weather, and it was working fine, because this is a concentrated perfume. It is the concentrated pure perfume edition, and it is amazing. But the very first time I started wearing this one was in the heat of the summer in Italy in September, humid, hot, and this fragrance comes alive in the heat. It's amazing. Check it out. I do have a review of it that I launched last week, and we were giving a full bottle away via Sathler Bond. So if it's still running, you might want to go participate in it and discover this brand as well. It's amazing. This retails for $295, and it's definitely worth it if you get to win that bottle. So this is the Harmonist Guiding Water Pure Perfume Edition at number 2. Last but not least, at number 1, it is Ursa. This is an amazing, amazing release from the house of Tiziana Terenzi. Man, I had smelled this at Barney's a long time ago, and I just put it back. But during the shopping sprees that I do, going smelling fragrances, when you're like overwhelmed with smell in your nose, I thought, okay, this was fine. And then I rethought about it, and I thought, okay, all those white bottles are kind of light and airy fragrances. Boy, was I wrong. I resampled it, and I really loved it, and we did a video review with Dahlia. Dahlia and I both love this one. We love leather, we love patchouli, and this is all about leather patchouli. There's also the dried fruity notes, and then there's the boozy rum note. So it's an absolutely fantastic fragrance, and the longevity is amazing. It just lasts and lasts and lasts. So this is one of the best fragrances that Tiziana Terenzi has released, at least to me, because I loved wearing it, and I wore so much of it in February. Just delicious. It's one of those fragrances. So if you don't know Ursa, you might want to check it out, and check out my review. We were doing a full bottle giveaway, but I will announce who the winner is after we're done here with this these fragrances. So those are the fragrances that I wore the most in February. Guys, what did you wear in February? Let me know. Put some comments down below so I can find out. Also, If you have any questions or comments for these fragrances, do ask below. And I do have reviews for most of these. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. This one, no. Probably I mentioned this one in various fragrance videos. Of course, it's in my spring designer fragrance video. But check out my videos regarding these fragrances. And then let's go to the announcements part, guys. And as I was saying, I am going to be shooting videos in a new location, and it's going to take me some time to get everything set up. I'm in the process of it. Everything is coming slowly. I got sick during the process, and lots of stuff happened within the last couple of months. That's why I had to decide, make a decision about doing this in a new location, as it wasn't going to be very easy for me to do it where I live from or live at. But I mean, there might be videos shot there, here and there, every once in a blue moon. But most of the videos will be here in this location. This is going to allow me to do that collection video, as I was saying. So we'll hopefully do that collection video within the next couple of weeks. And if it doesn't work out during April, we're going to probably do it in May. At the end of April, I'll be traveling to Italy to go to Aix-en-Provence. So we'll be shooting a lot of videos there. And hopefully at the end of April, I'll be going to Paris right after Aix-en-Provence. So we'll hopefully get some videos going. I love going to Paris. It's a great city for fragrances and perfumes. And this gave me the opportunity to go. So I'm planning that right now. But also stay tuned for additional announcements throughout the month of April and perhaps going into May. Just a lot of stuff coming up here, and I'll announce it slowly for you guys to know. And that's just basically the announcements part of the video. If you have any questions or comments about anything going on, do let me know. Put a comment down and I'll answer as best as I can. And now for the winners. Let's go with the winners. So the winners, let's talk a little bit about the giveaways, guys. I have a hard time chasing people down. So basically, the way the giveaways work is you put a comment and you participated in the giveaway, right? So I reply to your comment on that video that you participated on and say, look, you've won. Please send an email to lfsgwinners@gmail.com with your full name, a real name, not your YouTube name. But I also want your YouTube name. So your full name, full address, email address, phone number, and that YouTube profile name with subject line, what you won, so that we can make arrangements to get your prize to you. This is what I do. I reply back to your comment that you participated on the video you participated on. So if you have your notification button on, you will get the notification. But sometimes people just don't check notifications, I guess. I know everybody's really busy, and I am very, very busy too. So I can't keep going chasing people down after this video. You have 2 weeks to claim your prizes, by the way, so I hope you do. That's plenty of time to claim your prizes. So the other thing is, once I reply to your comment, and if there's multiple winners on a video, you'll all get each a separate reply with the fact that you won. But there's also the information posted as a comment. And if you organize the comments by the latest comments, you should see my comment announcing the winners at the top. And if you are a winner, of course, you should have gotten the reply because I replied to your comment. But if you didn't see that, of course, you can organize it. And then you can also find your comment and then see a reply in there as well. So that is how the giveaways are announced. The winners are announced. There's no other way. YouTube doesn't make it very easy for me. I also once in a while post the winners on my Facebook page, so you can go look there as well. So let's go ahead and go to the winners now. We'll announce all the winners of all the current running giveaways, as I said. So first of all, I announced winners for the Ney magazine. I did a video about Ney magazine, one of the world's best perfume magazines. I don't know if you saw that or not. Do go watch it, because it is, I agree that it's one of the best, if not the best perfume magazine in the world. And the winners were Watchaka, W-A-T-C-H-A-K-A, Susie Q, and Robin Brennan. Each of you have won a copy of the latest or whatever edition of Ney magazine that ZGO Perfumery, who was sponsoring that giveaway, will be sending to you. So I'll have details of the email address and so forth in the info box, and you can just click that email address and send an email to me with your info as I requested. Next up was the Exaltatum fragrances. Nobody replied back. The Pergola winner is Michael Prince. Ruby Wood winner is Tom Joneser. Osmanthus Noble winner is Florin Jippa. If you are the winners, please do send me the information, as I said. Now, third, Oliver & Co. Veil. We had a full bottle to give away of Veil by Oliver & Co. If you haven't watched a video, for Exaltatum fragrances, also please go watch that. I shot that video with Dana. But also I have a review for Oliver & Co.'s Veil, and the winner for that full bottle is Andy Panayotou. So if you are Andy Panayotou, I think that's how you say your name, it seems like it's Greek, please send an email to me so I can make arrangements to send this prize to you. The next giveaway that I'm announcing winners for is the PCW Parfum Cosmetic World Tour video I did, and they were sponsoring 10 full prizes of 5 solid perfumes and 5 bath salts. Unfortunately, not many of you chose bath salts, but we do have some winners of bath salts here, and of course, the two ended up with 3 winners of bath salts. The 2 additional winners that won, who had selected the solid perfumes, unfortunately end up getting the bath salts. So the first ones are, for the solid perfumes, the profile names are Paris Match, one word, Shane Delahunty, Salem Vocals, Crystal Burkett, Catherine Rowan. You have won the solid perfumes, they're mini solid perfumes from PCW. Now the bath salts, Gina Tabasso, Hikmat Sher Afridi, Ardio Vaps G. It's ARDEOVAPSG. It's a complicated one, sorry. And then the 2 additional ones that won the bath salts are Jao Martins and Adele A. So get the info from the info box and send me your info, and so we can make arrangements for you to get the prize. The next up is the Dear Diary 2 Senses Combined in One winner, and the winner is Nestor Gillespie. If you are the winner, please make sure to send me the email with all the information I requested. The next winner is for the bottle of Tiziana Terenzi's Ursa, and the winner is Leslie Jennifer. If you are the winner, you please claim your prize. I don't want that to not go unclaimed. So this is a great scent. I love it. And it's my #1 most worn of February. Next up, we had the Jovoy video where we did the introduction to the pocket quiz that Francois did in the video. If you haven't watched that video, please watch it. We have winners, 3 winners, and the winners are Miss Press, Amna Aziz, and Scented Moments. If you are these 3, please follow the directions on how to send in your info to claim your prize. And last but not least, we have the L'Artisan Parfumé Banana full bottle, and the winner is Jeremy Hins. Once again, there's directions on how to claim your prize in the info box. Please follow. Make sure you include your full name, full address, email address, phone number, your YouTube profile name, and a subject line with what you won. Please put that all in so it makes it easy to claim your prize. You have 2 weeks to claim your prize, guys. And that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you have any questions or comments, please do list below. What do you think about these fragrances? Do you like them? Let me know. Also, let me know about the new space. It is a work in progress, but soon it'll all come together. But let me know your thoughts on that as well. And please stay tuned for more videos as this thing grows. We're going to make it really big here and do some really awesome videos going forward. And of course, we're going to have lots of videos shot in Aix-en-Provence. And of course, when I go to Paris right after, I'm going to be hitting up some of the boutiques and of course some of the brands and do some videos for you. Anyway, if you have any questions or comments, please do list them below. Other than that, please like this video, please share it, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.